Russia is getting ready for World War III. And this is not a joke. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's not a beautiful day because of things that are happening right now across the world. I think we need to be informed. And I know many people are not. Well, the Russians have come together and now they are training. They are doing last training on the nuclear arsenal. You see the nuclear arsenal that they've always had, these atomic bombs, these big bombs, these supersonic bombs that could reach America coming from Russia in a few minutes. They are doing repetition and training about it right now. What does that mean? Why would they do this? Do you think this is intimidation? I think this is what we've grown to think for a while, because Putin seemed to speak about his arsenal quite a bit. But the difference is right now, he's doing what he has never done in the past, which is rehearsal. These people are retuning. They are getting ready for something. Now, why should you and I be worried about this? Because the UK has done a press release saying to the people to get ready to go to the shops and buy groceries, buy elements that's necessary for them in case something happens. In case something happens. They're not saying in case war happens. They say Britons would be wise to start stockpiling food and water and develop a household emergency plan to be ready to face all sorts of disasters. All sorts of disasters. I'm not talking about war here. They're talking about all sorts of disasters. A new website created by the government state. And it's called Prepare and presented by Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden. The website encourages people not to leave their safety solely in the hand of the authorities. So, when last did you hear Britain? I mean, yeah, a lot of Africans want to go to Great Britain and have a better life. When last did you hear them talk about something like this? Like, don't leave your safety within the hand of government and authorities, you know? Think about it in advance. Go get stuff. Go stockpile. I'm going to go back a little bit. Russia has been training for a couple of days for World War III. They've brought out the arsenal that's always been hidden. It never comes out. And they have stuff that can eat any space of the world within minutes. Why did they do that? Because the French, one of the reasons at least, French president said they are ready to send military troops in Ukraine.
Il n'y a pas de consensus aujourd'hui pour envoyer de manière officielle, assumée et endosser des troupes au sol, mais en dynamique, rien ne doit être exclu. Nous ferons tout ce qu'il faut pour que la Russie ne puisse pas gagner cette guerre.
The question again is, this is not the first time he says something like this, okay? And Putin has never really taken him seriously. What do they know now that they will bring their weapons, the arsenal, the top-notch flagship arsenal ready? Let's get back in. The UK has urged people, because I think you think it's a joke. The UK has just urged people with a brand new website to stockpile on food, water, and everything supplement that they need, and not to leave everything within the hand of the authorities. Okay? People should not leave their safety solely in the hand of the authorities. The initiative is part of the Owen push to make the nation more resilient in face of various supposedly growing threats, ranging from natural disaster to conflict. When last were you spoken to about natural disaster? When last did they speak about natural disaster? I mean, natural disasters like earthquake, tsunamis, you know, stuff like that. Like, when last did you have an earthquake or tsunami in the UK where they ask people to stockpile, keep the foods together, be careful, you know, have enough water, have enough drinks? According to the government, a minimum of 2.5 to 3 liters of drinking water per person per day is recommended by WHO. By having 10 liters per person per day will make you more comfortable. So you must have at least 10 liters of waters per person per day in your house. I mean, I'm not creating this. You can go double check it yourself. This is the UK government. Why? I think we just need to be very cautious. I don't know if you live in the UK and you're not informed. Don't take my word for it. I want you to do your own research. My question is very simple. Why don't they sit down and discuss about this issue? Why don't they just resolve this problem between Ukraine and Russia? Why? My other question is, why does the UK need to have people stockpiling on food while the problem looks actually to be like, we've learned the problem is between Ukraine and Russia. Why does the UK have to be involved and ask people to stockpile on food? Let's say Russia is the devil. Would you risk your own country's safety to save Ukraine? I'm just asking. Would you put British Britain, London, Leeds, Liverpool at the risk of a nuclear bomb just because you love Ukraine. You must really love Ukraine. Unless there's something else we don't know about. What's the other question people are not asking? Why are they so engaged into defeating Russia? To the point where they will ask their own people to stockpile food, put things in the fridge, have 10 liters of water per person. For a fight somebody you probably will never meet in your life is having with them? Let's try to be rational here. Elon Musk, once upon a time, said something along the lines, I think it's about time we sit down and have a discussion. We talked to Russia and trying to resolve this. He was bashed. They insulted him to say he's a Russia supporter. He's this and that. Forgetting that Elon Musk put his own company to the end of the Ukrainian in order for them to access internet. Starlink belongs to Elon Musk. When Russia attacked Ukraine in the beginning, they hit some of the most important infrastructure to disable Ukrainians from having access to internet. Elon Musk uses satellites to allow Ukrainians to fight against Russia. But just because he said, let Russia and Ukraine sit down and never talk, because we don't want to risk having a World War III with nuclear weapons that can reach the United States of America very, very quickly, just because of ego. How about they sit together and have a discussion? People bashed him really, really bad, saying he's supporting Russia, saying he's sold out, and many, many other things. Now, you live in the UK, I want you to go do your own research. Just go find out about this. Why Russia is doing preparation, and all of a sudden they're asking the UK people to get ready for disaster. What kind of disaster are we talking about? Now, Israel is under pressure right now because some countries in Europe have decided to recognize Palestine as a free country, as its own country.
Today, Ireland, Norway, and Spain are announcing that we recognize the state of Palestine.
If you want to know about Israel, I suggest you go look. There are plenty of documentation online. But basically, some people believe one of the best ways to resolve the issue was to separate the two countries. Have Israel as a country and Palestine as a country for Palestinian people, so they don't have to fight anymore. Sweden, Norway, Ireland are some of the countries that have recognized Palestine openly. I think something is really, really happening now. Now, Israel is furious. They reacted to that. They're very angry. They reacted with fury after 3 European countries said on Wednesday they would recognize Palestine or Palestinian state, more than 7 months into the devastating war in Gaza. Ireland, Norway, and Spain. I'm sorry about the preference. It's Ireland, Norway, and Spain. They said they would formally recognize the state of Palestine on May 28, drawing praise from many Arab and Muslim countries. So the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the move amounted to a reward. This move, you recognizing Palestine as a country, is a reward for terror. We're rewarding terrorists by giving them a country. Fellas, Israel said it was recalling its envoy in Berlin, in Oslo, and Madrid. So they're calling their people back. Because your country recognized Palestine, we are calling our ambassadors back. And this is crazy. The ambassador of the European Union said they are also positive into the idea that Palestine should have its own country. Do you think Palestine should have its own country? Do you think that will resolve the issue between Israel or Israelis and them? Let me know how you feel about this. So, Russia is getting ready. I don't know. Some of you believe in holy books, Bible and stuff. Some people talking about the end of the world. I'm going to stay away from that. I want to stay logical in my thinking. Russia is getting ready for World War III because they are oiling, they are getting ready, they are training, they are repeating, they are drilling the machines they've never brought out in the past. This has never been seen in the past. In the meantime, for those of you who are skeptical, the UK has just asked people through its website, official website, asking people to get ready. Stockpile your food. Have more than 10 liters of water per day per person in your house to protect you from natural disasters. So a natural disaster is about to happen in the UK. In the meantime, Israel is not happy at all. They've recalled the ambassadors from 3 European countries that have recognized Palestine as a country. Is something happening? Let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. God bless.